Also, Pericles is going to change the government of Athens to a democracy. But please understand, this is not just any normal, modern kind of democracy. You see, all of our democracies that are alive in the world today are republics. They are indirect democracies. And even if we have a democracy with a constitutional monarch at the top, like England, it is still a republic in the sense that the people themselves do not make the basic decisions. In a republic, which is an indirect democracy, the citizens elect representatives to make the decisions for them. That's the way we do it. In ancient Athens, Pericles will create a direct democracy where the citizens themselves will vote on every single issue. This is incredible if you think about it. Now, when I say citizens, ladies, take it easy. Take it easy. We're talking about the men, age 18 and up. This is still a man's world. I'm just reporting the facts. Take it easy. I'm sure that we're all glad today that women are now liberated and take full charge of their lives and being equal to us, aren't we, men? Right.
Sure.
Guys? Yeah. Keep shaking your head. While they're looking, shake your head. Okay. Keep up the front, man. Keep up the front all the time. We're going to have a beer one day and talk about how we're going to change things. Start a counter-revolution here, man. Put these women in their place, that's what I say. They got too much power now. Already running the show. Now, Dr. Shaheen discussed with you democracy, did he not? The direct democracy of Athens.
Somewhat.
And he also discussed the Golden Age with you. I'll tell you a few things about it. First of all, let me say this. I forgot to bring my magic marker. Let me just spell it. I don't know what else to do. I wanted to give you the title of Pericles Chief Executive. As you see, the Athenian democracy will have a chief executive, and he will be its first chief executive, and for 30 out of 31 years, he will be elected every year for 30 out of 31 years to the top position. Think of that. In this intensely competitive environment of Athens, he is the top guy 31 out of 31 times. By the way, the 1 year that they failed to elect him, they elected in his place Aristides the Just, a great man. But in that year afterward, they re-elected Pericles by the largest majority ever. In other words, they scared themselves by not having him there. So they brought him back with honors. And the name is really unique, the chief executive position. He is called Strategos, S-T-R-A-T-E-G-O-S, Strategos, Autokrator, A-U-T-O-K-R-A-T-O-R, Strategos Autokrator. Isn't that a neat title? And literally translated, it means chief strategist. Which I think is a super title. It's much better to me than president. It sounds better. Chief strategist, like that. Yeah. Strategos Autokrator. 30 out of 31 times, amazing. So you see, he is known as the father of democracy. It's the world's first democracy. It'll be the only one of its type that the world will ever know, at least on this scale. We will have some direct democracies up in New England, like a town hall meeting, where the citizens of the town get together and vote on everything. That's the closest thing to it. But nothing on a grand scale like Athens had. And how many citizens do you think there were? Our best estimate, 120,000 men. And they would come together every August for 3 weeks to debate all the issues and vote on what should be done. Incredible. Well, now, Pericles ushered in what is called the Golden Age of Athens. The Golden Age. It is sometimes called the Periclean Age. And there's justification for using that phrase, the Periclean Age, or the Golden Age is more common. And the Golden Age will last from 460 to 404, exactly the length of time of the life of the democracy. The Golden Age. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me say 2 things about the Golden Age. It was a period of the most originality and creativity in all the world's history. The most creative and original age in all the world's history. And there's nothing been anything since to compare with it. Think about that. Wait just a minute. What about Elizabethan England, the England of Bacon and Shakespeare and Christopher Marlowe, and others? No. No. Doesn't even come close.
Isn't that a reflection of the Golden Age itself?
Yeah, it is. In a real serious way, it is. Now, why the Golden Age of Athens? Why did the Athenians suddenly kick civilization into a gear higher than anybody had ever dreamed it could go? We don't know. It has to have something to do with the democracy, though. The democracy made it possible. Whether it caused it, I don't know. Nobody's ever probably going to be able to explain this. But there's never been anything like it. And that's why it's called the Golden Age. And Pericles made a speech the year before his death in 430, and he said, I declare that in my opinion, people centuries from now will look back upon what we have done and shake their heads in wonder. He was right.